Good morning, everybody. I am going to give you a flip of my Year 2007 journal. So let us get started with that project. Thank you. I started my year with Shannon Green's Tattered Planner Kit. So that's what I've been doing it in. It came with these rings, and then it came with stuff to make the dividers. So I made all the dividers. I've taken them out because I bound the book. And I jelly printed all the pages. And I'm going to use these again in my next year's journal too. So everything's all ready to roll for that. And all of this is ready. I made a wonderful cover for this book. To keep all my blank pages in. So I think this is still a work in progress, but one never knows about these things, does one? It might be done. So anyway, this just lives up on the shelf, on my bookshelf, and everything fits in it. And I put my pages together, and I just leave them loose like this. But then when I got toward the end of the year, I wanted to have it covered. So I made my own cover, quilted, and I did this on my sewing machine. And go to the back of it. Some little funky stitches. Isn't that pretty? Very pretty. Okay, so here's my little flip. My journal flip for my year 2017. What a wonderful year it's been. So this was the start of my year with the inspiration page, who I was paying attention to and who I was listening to. And, I made it wrong. It's supposed to be my year 2017. This was my word for the year, which I've written about in here, which was really nice. And jelly printed a lot of the backs of these. Some of them I've worked on the back. This was my gratitudes page when this is my nod to the bubbles and bling. I put the sparkly circles on there. And some sparkles on there, gratitudes. This was what was on my desk that day. Stuff on my desk this week. I keep cleaning things out and getting things cleaned out. This was this journal page I made that I just loved. It's a jelly print, and I just loved it so I wanted to keep it. I may be peace, wider than water, deeper than fire. This was the Women's March. All the signs that people said, girls are good, nighty, nasty, and not giving up. Anyway, it was fun. Lots of people out here in Eureka, more people, like 8,000 came out in Eureka, which is huge. Then this was sort of just in response to the world as it is. What the bleep? She's a silhouette that I cut out of a image in Juxtapose magazine. This was the prompt in January was tip-ins, I think. So I don't make tip-ins. This was my first tip-in. Letters are symbols which turn matter into spirit. Alphonse de Lamartine, whoever that is. So I did some journaling here, and I didn't want it to show when I did stories. Stand in the Name of Love is a program or a quote in the Unitarian stuff. This was just a print off. These, one of the prompts in the thing was how to make a pocket page. So I made my pocket page, and I stuck little scribbled quotes in it for the whole year. And so here are the quotes. I finally put them on tags. That's neat. So the body benefits from movement and the mind benefits from stillness. When you arise in the morning, think what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, and to love. And then the purpose of art is washing the dust off of daily life. Oh, the dust of daily life off our souls. 3 tags are in there. This was, I want to remember this. This was on Valentine's Day, so I made myself a Valentine. And then this was a thing from the Quantum Cowboy, who's a local healer. Clap your hands together hard 5 times. Rub them together briskly. Then touch where I need to be touched. And have an intention of love for myself and the whole world. Nice little meditation. This was a prompt, I think, from Jerry Bellini on my year to create this little doll self-portrait. So there you go. You go, girl. And then this was another one, maybe from her, maybe from somebody else. I'm not sure who, to decorate a CD cover. So here's my CD cover and my little molded paper. Whoops. Coming off. Where's my glue? I better glue that on before it gets lost. Sometimes this plastic stuff doesn't like to hold things. I just stuck that in one of my jelly prints that I really like. Just a page, March 8th, Open to the Light. I enjoyed that. That was a jelly press page too, jelly print page. Most of mine are. This is March 19th, another jelly print page. I really like that. Napkins. This is Leeks. See that one? Leeks. This is a napkin from, remember earlier in the year we had the round robin swap. So this was a napkin that was in the round robin swap. April 18th. Oh, and this was another technique where we did rubbings. See that little spray on there? That's rubbing of, what do you call it? Crayons on top. This was a book review that Ann Williamson did on our group, by Ed Emberley. And my library didn't have the one that she reviewed, but it had this one with this great story about the Ginsfort Woozlepims. And then this was a napkin case. This was Wanda on my year posted some mandalas, and then I printed some mandalas, or I printed some circles. Anyway, and then there's this Kleenex box. Anyway, live, create, tell the story. April. Here's my May page. We were doing tip-ins. I was still influenced by the Ed Emberley book, How to Draw Little Critters. So I've got little critters on there. So this was my tip-in for May. My 2 little critters. I can't remember when Barb Owen's mandala class started. I think it was in June and July. But I took her class, and so they're not in here, the mandalas, but I took a break in June and July and have a whole bunch of mandalas in another book. This was just a page where I kept putting stuff on there, hating it. I still hate it. Know when to stop. Then this was a page which I love. I got inspired by somebody this year to do a junk journal. Shannon or somebody in my year, I can't remember, probably Gina or Cindy. Everybody's doing glue books and junk journals and stuff like that. So I started a junk journal book, and this was a page I made for my year, inspired by my junk. It's a junk journal goddess book. Well, I'll show it to you. My junk journal goddess book. Got a lot of stuff. I'm going to go through that another time. But anyway, inspired this page for here. Then these are Shannon Green, who's copied somebody else, I think, how to make these little deli flowers. This is junk on my desk that I'm just using scraps on my desk. This is all scraps on my desk. This is a piece of clean up baby white paper. This is where I was spraying off and created that label for something else, and so I sprayed it off and used the spray off piece on here. So isn't that fun? This is an unfinished page. I guess it's unfinished. It's words to a song I like. This was Shannon Green's process of doing doodles, and I just never did do anything more with that. This background here is in a lot of my stuff. It's I do another process called Soul Collage, and I do writing on it, and then I enter all that in my computer. So when I get done with those pages and I've entered them in my computer, I color them, and then they make really good. They make really good background pages. So that's just, I think, considered still the background with the quote on it. Maybe it's finished. This was when I was in Santa Rosa, and Lisa Swank gave me a package of goodies that had, I think, this napkin in it. These are my lists for Trader Joe's and packing lists. And oh, this was something, this little piece was something in there. This was something in there. So I made a page out of the goodies that she, a lot of these are videos that I put on the page. Tuesday Friends is out of my year has grown a group of buddies that we get on Zoom every Tuesday and other times during the week, just because we like to hang out in our art studios and do art together and talk. And these are little digi stamps from Gina Ahrens. Aren't they cute? This was in June. Then this was more goodies. This is a woven thing. I don't remember. I think, is that another Jerry thing? Can't remember. Anyway, both these woven, these are quilt patterns, and out of my fabrics. This is a woven page out of fabrics. Then they put up the tip jars, so I put some money in everybody's tip jars, and everybody sent me a thank you. So this is a little book, a little zine by Jerry. This is stuff from Cindy, and the envelope is from Cindy, and this is a digi-stamp from Gina, and this is letters. This is background stuff from Anne. Isn't that sweet? Don't you love that? Anyway, that was my gratitude page. This was, I tried to pick 10. My first time I tried to pick 10. And it had flowers under here. It ended up with flowers. But then I just wanted more. It just wanted more. See the flowers under there a little bit? So that became a page. I just want more. That was my first time. I've since moved my Pick 10 and Pick a Stick challenges into a new book. So I'm going to have to put those all in there. This was just cleaning up my desk again, and I found this tangle that I was just playing on graph paper. Just one thing led to another, and then I liked it, so then I put it on this page. I collaged, it looks like I've collaged the background of the page, like that. This was another cleaning off the desk. I've done a lot of cleaning off my desk. See, this is like, I think these are from the I Just Want More. See these? That's what these are from. And just stuff, little bits and pieces that I've had on my desk for a long time. I was fussy cutting one Tuesday chat, and I just decided that I'm going to make a page right now with what I have here. And I did the same here after I made a whole bunch of, got some new molds. And that's paper clay. So that was my first. So that's a little dimensional things. I find out I haven't used these very much. I've still got a whole tray full of things. This was just once again a thing. I just cut out the circles, and it was time to use them. This was Barb Owen does these faces. So cute, aren't they? Odiverne, Harriet, Hillary, and Hannah. And they were so darling. I don't know how much I'll use them, but they were sure fun to make this one. This was another pick-a-stick challenge that I did. And I can't remember what was going on. It was on September 29th. It's all about me. Oh, and my year that month was It's All About Me, It's All About You. And oh God, that's it. We were watching the Vietnam War thing, Ken Burns thing that week. And oh my God, I was totally had my head in the sand when that was going on. So anyway, this is about my word. It's about grief. It's about grief. Yeah, it's about me. It's all about me. It's all about you. Then this is another kind of protest unhappy page. I was taking a class about the divine feminine, and they were reading some horrible story that I hated. And so while we were reading the story, we were supposed to be doing something. So I was drawing this angry girl. I'm not a very good face drawer, but I thought I got angry girl good. So that's our little name tag. The little Artemis is the name tag thing we got, and these are some fussy cuts I did. And the words of a song I like. Where there's fear, there's power. This is one of Gina's stencils. I finally got some of her stencils. Ooh, aren't those pretty? Love those arrows. Nice. This was during Peg and Shell C's live one Thursday morning. I've been getting up at 8 o'clock on Thursday mornings and coming to do art with them because they go live. So their prompt was the zoo, I think, for that day. And so that's what I did for the zoo. Not exactly the zoo. This was I love this page. This is my beloved page. I can't upload the video that I made for this page because I've got a song on it that I'm sending it to friends, but I know that YouTube won't let me upload it. But these are all my friends and family who have gone on, and our angels, Angel, my kitty, and all my friends and beloveds. And these are all my circles of friends and beloveds who are here. And this is pretty wonderful. This is right now the last page in here from 12/3, and it's a quote that I've had lurking around. This is another of Gina's stamps, and yeah, yes is a world. In that world of yes live all the worlds. A. Cummings. And that is that. Just to cap it off, other things that have been occupying me this year were this little greeting card book. I'm not going to flip through it now because I've got that on here separately. But so that was my first little greeting card book. I put that in an art show. That's why I've got Please Touch all over it so people would actually pick it up and use it. That was in April, and then in May I started my Goddess junk journal. Isn't that fun? So this was from a calendar that I had in 1996, and these are images from the calendar that I really love. I'm not going to do a flip through it right now because it's not finished. I'll wait and do that when it's finished. But I've done a few pages in it, and I really love working in this book. So this is junk mail from out of the junk mailbox, the recycle mailbox. So anyway, I'm not going to flip through that right now, but preview. And then in the summer, as I said before, I took Barb Owens, June and July, I took Barb Owens' Mandala Madness class, and that was a lot of fun. So I've got this whole book of mandalas that I've got in here. And I flipped through this too, I believe. So it's been a hugely creative year, largely thanks to my year, 2017. And I have loved every minute of it. I've done more stuff and had more fun this year than any year of my life. And I'm going to turn 75 next year. So I'm counting that pretty good. That's pretty good. So anyway, blessings everybody. It's been a fabulous year. Thank you so much for all of your play and participation, because you've influenced me in ways I can't even count. Thank you. Happy holidays. Happy solstice.